Hello and welcome to the 365 project.
Another bright morning. Not as rainy as it was yesterday. Hello, everybody, welcome to day 252 of the 365 project. It's a Sunday and there is 113 days left to go until the end of the year. But a little bit more closer to home than the end of the year, we've got the end of this week. And tomorrow being Monday, being Way Day, we've kept a good, clean week all week, and we're looking forward to jumping on the scales to see if we've managed to make a positive result for tomorrow. Last week was a bit naff off the back of a blowout week, but this week we've been keeping it real, so yeah, we should, barring major sort of paranormal activity, be back on the right track. And as you've seen there, it looks nice and sunny out there, but it's like a hurricane outside. All I can hear is the wind just swirling around, so that ain't ideal, but we're going to have to go out and get some stuff done. It's about 11 o'clock now in the morning, and we've got one or two things we need to take care of, but we also need to get in our steps, so yeah, we're going to get moving, see what happens. See if we can get this weekend warrior finish that we're in. There's about 3,000 or 4,000 ahead of second place when I last checked up on it there, so we'll get it going, get today kick started into gear, and yeah, we should be all right. Doesn't look as though there's any risk of rain. It looks, like I say, pretty nice, but might end up getting blown to Barnard Castle if you stick your arms up with your coat in between your arms, like you used to do as a kid. Sort of like, hey, fold your thing like that, like, whoo, get blown away. Yeah, it looks alright out here, look. Looks spot on, in fact. So let's get at it. Let's get today started. Let's see how we end up. Boom. Time to walk, and we managed to get a few bits and bobs done earlier on today, but it was a lot sunnier and warmer. Obviously, when I decided to myself, I'm not going to go and do the walk early, I'm going to try and do these other things first and then do the walk later on the day. And then when later on the day comes round, it's cloudy, it's grey, it's miserable, it's kind of spitting on, it's windy. Absolutely furious. Snapchat from Marky C. Alright, Mark. We are on a mission now to get our steps in. It's the last day of the first week of the 2-week intensive kind of stab at it, you know what I mean? In that, no football, Premier League football, which normally dominates my weekends. There's none this weekend, and I don't think there's any next weekend, or at least if there is, that's going to be pretty much 2 full weeks of going at it, so to speak. And I've been averaging about 20,000 plus steps every day for the last 6 days. So we've got our water mixed with juice, and also quick shout out for the 2 birthdays that are happening today that I'm aware of. First off, Scott Hilton. Scott, happy birthday. Haven't seen you for a little while, but I'm assuming that everything is okay with you, and it's your birthday, so happy birthday, son. Have a good one. And secondly, today, I went round to see you earlier, but you weren't around. It's Caitlin Catmull. Hello, Caitlin, happy birthday. I went round to see you, round your dad's, but you weren't in, but that's okay. I've dropped a card off for you. Hope you're having a great day today, and have had a great birthday. Lots of love from Uncle Aaron. Wow, it's just got real dark. Not ideal. Let's do a team step check and see what we're on as we enter Greenfield Woods. 6686. So just under halfway for today. We shall persevere, we'll push on. It's it's easy when you get to this part of the week, because when it's on Monday and you think, oh, I've got another 6 days of this, not ideal. When you get to Sunday and it's like one more hour or so to go, it makes you pick up the pace a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So we just took a little break on the steps by the subway, by the Carvalton place. Just a little bit of back complaint. Starting to ache a little bit, so I thought we'd just sit down for a couple of minutes, just take on some more fluids and just provide a little update of where we are and what we've been doing and where we've been and where we're going. We've come through the woods down by Greenfield, followed it all the way around. Wasn't too bad on the tracks, to be fair. I was expecting it to be a little bit more boggy and a little bit more wet. Wet in places, but on the whole alright. So swung it by Barley Park, took a left when we come to the park, sort of swung it round where they've cut that tree down, walked all the way down to here up the stairs, and then we're going to go across under the subway, which is here. We're going to go through there and then out there and up sort of through this way, which is then going to ultimately lead us to the main drag. And I don't know whether or not to keep on going or go right. I haven't quite worked it out yet. But overall, we're feeling good, we're feeling positive. The water's going down a treat. Buying that juice earlier on was lethal. Good call. And yeah, Weekend Warriors are still looking strong. Got a couple more people join over the course of yesterday, so we've got a bit more of a full lobby. So that's good to see. Good to see. And yeah, the last thing to check up on really is the steps, because I've not really eaten today, so let's have a look. 9,014. Yeah, a bit windy still. A bit windy. So we soldier on and we see what we're going to end up on stepwise when we get back home. I'm not sure what it's going to be just yet, but it's going to be over target and it's going to be probably close to 20,000 and it's going to be closer to 14, so excuse me. We're heading this way. Well, a slight change of route. Change of route in that we were kind of going to go around the regular sort of wooded tracks bit, maybe come sort of back into town past Cobblers, maybe down into town, down Burn Lane. Didn't do that. We kind of cut back into the streets, Wolverston, that kind of area, and then brought it back up towards as if you were going to where the wooded area was, but kind of ultimately went around the streets. And then, yeah, we did end up coming back onto the path that takes us into the tracks by Wooden Way roundabout. But we didn't go right to go towards the sunbathe spot, we went straight on to go towards the Huntsman area. Merkwatch on point. And yeah, as you join us, we've kind of just come from here, and I believe we're on Stag Lane. But we're going to go that way and end up back along the burn. And I'm not sure whether or not we're going to go all the way down the burn, all the way back home, or bang our left when we get to Burn Lane and go up that way. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not quite sure. Just having a few little niggly back complaints. I thought that little rest I was going to have before would have helped, but it seems to have come back, so kind of adjusted the route on the fly, just because I don't think I'll be able to sustain a long one today, or as long as one as I thought I was going to when I first set off earlier on. No point overdoing it. We've already been here before, we've already been on the shelf before with injuries and things, and it's no good. Everything takes a hit, morale, everything. That list wasn't exhaustive. That was just one example from a long list which I'm not willing to repeat at this time. Nothing in the way of Weekend Warrior updates, so it looks as though I'm looking safe for the win. Obviously there's still what, 9 hours or something left of the day to go, so there's still time for people to register some more steps, you know what I mean? We'll see what we're on a hashtag team step check. Just after 3 o'clock. 13,150. Nice. Nice. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. It doesn't really matter which way we're going to take home when you look at those numbers, because we're going to be over target, so either which, let's get it done, people. Let's talk less, let's walk more. Yeah, man. I like the sound of that. Talk less, walk more. Here you go. Oh, what a day it's turned out to be. This bag off my back. Oh. Yeah, what a day it's turned out to be. Look at this one out there. Doesn't look too bad, like. Thought I'd missed all the good weather. Thought it was like, oh, you've missed all the good weather. You idiot. You stupid idiot. But we didn't. We didn't miss it at all. Boom. In fact, we've been out in it most of the afternoon, so that's a good way to end a tough week. Tough week mentally, tough week physically. Had to keep up a good pace, had to keep my mindset in check. And we're at the end of the week now. Weekend Warrior's going to get wrapped up real soon. Ooh, but my back, I don't know what it is. Today it just felt a bit achy, a bit kind of, not sore, but like, I don't know, I just need to rest it up. I was going to go out on the bike when I come back, but nah, that's not me. We'll check on the old team step check just after 4 o'clock. 18,439, target being 14,000 steps. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. Tick it off the list. Very optimistic for results tomorrow. There should be no reason why we shouldn't be at a loss compared to last week. The calories in must be like 2,000 a day less on average than last week. Must be something mad like that. And the steps have increased to a point where I was kind of just getting over 11,000. Now I'm getting just under 20 or just over 20 for the last week. So that's a massive plus. Yeah, it's looking rosy. It's looking good. Feeling positive. Feeling optimistic. Feeling good. The targets that I set myself at the start of this week, potentially are looking alright. I mean, we've had a decent little spell of weather for this week and weekend, I suppose, but it's only going to get worse. So time is not on my side. But if I want to get it done, I've got to get it done like a boss. You know what I mean? None of this, let's just pretend to do it. No, get it done like a boss. So that's where I find myself. Optimistic for tomorrow, for Way Day. Had a good week. Weighing up the positives, the negatives are not very many. So, yeah, take that into your next working week. Remain not positive. Think about the positive things. Don't dwell on the negatives. And work hard. Be prepared to grind. And the rest, as they say, takes care of itself. But I'm signing off. Thanks for watching. I've been Aaron from the highlight reel. Don't forget, stay safe, stay active, and above all else, keep it real.
Sunday the 9th of September 2018, day 252 of the 365 project. I actually just want to start off by saying that Scott, I did actually bump into you today. Earlier on I give you a little shout out, so I just wanted to make sure, if you're still watching this part of the video, that you did indeed have an happy birthday. All the best again from me. But this weekend, Warrior is now coming to a close. A couple more hours left to go on that, and then we'll see what kind of steps we had against everybody else who was taking part. Should be decent though. I think we should be okay. Get the job done over the line. Monday tomorrow, so yeah, we'll get the weigh day thing out the way, and then it should be okay. It shouldn't be a problem. Get the rest of our steps in to hit our targets for the second week. Trying to see if we can get anywhere near 14 stone. That's the sort of next target. So if you can do it for a week, you can do it for 2 weeks, right? That's kind of how that works. You can do it for 2 weeks, you can do it for a month. But we're going to find out if that is the case, you know what I mean? So if you can do it, you can do it. If you can't, then we'll just have to try and do the best we can, I suppose. But yeah, we're looking into the start of another work week hustle, get invitations out for that, and see how we did overall in the weekend warrior once we get into Monday. Thanks again for watching the highlight reel showing the images of the journey out today. We roll into Monday. I'm optimistic. Looking forward to seeing if the hard work's going to pay off.